Hey guys, before the video starts, please note that everything I say in this video is from my personal experience. I may say some things that you may not agree with, but please keep in mind that everything I say is from my own personal experience of playing this game for like 4 years. And if you guys don't want to see me rant about the game, just skip to the end. Probably like a timestamp somewhere. Who the heck am I kidding? We're talking about the toxic cesspool of the R6 community. So here's a funny video to calm you down.
Here's another one. One time for the mind now. Let's go.
Rainbow Six Siege, a high-octane first-person tactical shooter, which puts your wits and gun skill to the test in an epic 5v5 showdown. On the surface, that's exactly what Rainbow Six Siege is. However, Rainbow Six is more than just a first-person tactical shooter. You have to take into account the idea that every wall, ceiling, floor, and surface can be blown up and shot through. This could make for some very chaotic and possibly rage-inducing moments.
Why is he downstairs? This game is so retarded. This shitty fucking game. I wish I could say it fucking fine. I'm gonna fucking do the fucking shit.
Sure, there are things such as reinforcements which prevent soft breaches such as breaching charges or sledgehammers from Sledge from blowing up that wall and rushing the site, but that's where the game becomes even more complex. Each specific operator has a special ability that they can bring to the team in order to execute different strategies. For example, if the enemy has a wall reinforced, but you still want to enter through that specific wall that the enemy has basically just effectively blocked off, you may consider bringing a Thermite, Hibana, or Maverick along with the Thatcher to make your way through that wall. Synergy is a big part of what makes a team successful in R6, and without it, you'll definitely be seeing the defeat screen a lot. It's the complexity of the game that attracts millions of players to R6 every day. It feels good when you execute a strat perfectly and win the round, or when you're the last alive and clutch it for your team to win a game, or when you use your wits to completely outplay the enemy and make a fool out of them. The adrenaline when you get when you're last alive and had to clutch, the feeling you get when you completely outsmarted the enemy and made a fool out of them, the feeling of satisfaction when you got the clean headshot for a one shot kill. All this is what made me fall in love with R6 in the first place. So what changed? What made me hate the game I used to love? Why did I stop playing R6? Oh Ubisoft, where did you go wrong? We're not even going to talk about the clown fiesta that is known as casual queue or whatever they're calling it nowadays. In essence, casual queue is basically just a cesspool of a bunch of newcomers sprinkled in with diamond tier and platinum tier players who sweat their absolute balls off because they think they're warming up. It's almost like training grounds in unranked don't exist. However, that's not my main concern in R6's matchmaking. The thing that disgusts me personally in the R6 matchmaking system is ranked. If you don't know what R6's ranked queue looks like, just imagine an MLG, ESL, Pro League, or even League of Legends Worlds Finals, but like 10 times more sweatier and more toxic. This is the place where you get to prove that you're the next Pengu, or the next big name professional R6 player, or at least that's what they have you believe. In ranked, your KD ratio, your assists, your kill participation in general, or your general contribution to the team doesn't matter. I swear to God, the only thing that the game takes into account when ranking you is your win-loss ratio and nothing else. I can literally go 10-0 and carry my forehead-ass teammates and lose full elo, while someone on the enemy team can go 0-10 with no assist and no kill participation whatsoever, or any contribution to the team as a matter of fact, but still gain full elo and MMR. Like, what the hell, Ubisoft? This is a huge problem because it means that people can easily get boosted in the higher rank. For example, let's say a gold player and a platinum 2 player queue up together. The gold player can literally just sit there and do nothing the entire time, while the plat 2 player goes absolutely sweaty, drops 30 kills, and drags the corpses of his teammates for like 10 games straight, and boom, now that gold player's platinum, and gets the solo queue without his plat 2 friend, and ends up inking the game and messing with everyone's MMR. Now you see the problem. Ubisoft will try to tell you that it will take into account more than just win-loss, so tell me why my main account has a 0.7 KD ratio last season with a 53% win rate, and I almost hit platinum, while my solo queue account has a 1.5 KD ratio with a 33% win rate, and I'm silver too. I know that it takes into account the rank you had the previous season, or at least that's what they say, but it's basically building off the win rate you had last season, and you can see how much big of a problem that is. I haven't even began to mention how much of a pain in the ass it is to climb out of the ranks once you hit a specific amount of games. The rank system has so many flaws that even the majority of professional R6 esports players agree that the rank system really doesn't measure a person's skill. Toxicity is unavoidable. It exists in every game. Hell, I left the R6 community just for another toxic community. However, the toxicity in R6 is way different. I mean, when I posted on my Instagram that I was making this video, I literally got a comment that said I was a pussy and I should go kill myself. Sure, you always have that one teammate who's having a rough day, calls you poopy butt-faced potato man who can't aim, and then proceeds to team kill you for literally no reason. Heck, I've been that person way more times than I want to admit. But I don't want to be toxic anymore. I just want to be happy. There's just something about R6 that eats away at your soul and consumes your entire body until you're nothing left than a toxic shell of a man that gets heated at everything in his life. Take this from a previous recovering toxic R6 player, Arde.
I literally hit women.
That's just the surface of toxicity in R6, however, as roaming the plains of the R6 community are the vicious predators and the bane of everyone that plays R6. I'm talking about DDoSers and cheaters. Now, I have no experience with cheaters, as that's more of a problem with the PC side of the game, and I play console. But I imagine those people being like 300-pound white men whose diets consist of Doritos and Mountain Dew. The problem I run into all the time with the console side of the game are DDoSers who end up freezing the server, making it so that the game can't be finished. They do a party so you can get your they can get your IP address and then kick you. Or they can be epic Chad DDoSers who DDoS you through the stream. Trust me, this actually happened to me before, and I don't even know how he got my IP address to this day. R6 has made some steps towards reducing the number of DDoSers by banning people who DDoS from the game, but just like cheaters on PC, they will never be fully rid of, and are inevitable. Why people cheat and DDoS is a mystery to me. I mean, if you're cheating and DDoSing your way to champion rank, the feeling of satisfaction of winning a game and seeing your rank go up after a hard-fought game is just non-existent. I mean, people are willing to DDoS, which I remind you is a federal offense, just to get a rank in a video game where the goddamn rank system is broken. Sure, there are people who DDoS and cheat just to watch the world burn, and I'm fine with these people, because no society is complete without a couple of maniacs. But people who DDoS and cheat just to get a rank, in my book, are cringe. Because first of all, you really didn't even earn that rank. Second of all, you probably did it just to flex on your friends because you're toxic like that. And lastly, dude, getting a champion rank is gonna make your crush notice you. Trust me, I have first-hand experience. Now, before we go on to our last reason, here's a special word from our sponsor.
Hey, you there, cabrón. I see you're not subscribed to Reloaded Esports. Hola, escúchame, puto, because Reloaded Esports is a very epic channel with some of your favorite content creators like Reaxona, Exona, Arde, and Japesex. So subscribe to Reloaded Esports ahora, because Reloaded Esports es genial.
The matchmaking system and the widespread toxicity are more general things that the majority of the R6 community agrees is killing the game, but there are still a lot of good things about R6 that keep the game alive and healthy. That's why I have to talk about my personal reasons for leaving the R6 community. People may call me a snake for leaving the R6 community for League of Legends, but I mean, you already seen the reaction of some people on Instagram. But no matter what you say, I didn't leave R6 for League just because I thought I would get more viewership, nor was it my intention to make it seem like I sold out. The truth of the matter is, I haven't been enjoying R6 as much as I had in the past. For me, the game has gotten kind of boring as R6 is reusing a lot of old guns and putting old guns in new characters, which was fine with me at first. But over time, it made the game feel kind of repetitive for me. Every season, I was not only excited to see the new operators and what they would bring to the table, but I was also excited to see the new guns that would be introduced into the game. I believe for a while, the last two new guns that we got in the game was in Burn Horizon with Mozzie and Gridlock. It's been almost 2 years since we finally got a new gun, and not some old recycled gun that some other operator had. Yes, I know Sam Fisher has a new gun, but I haven't played the new season, so get off my back or we're gonna have a problem. The other thing is that it seems as of recently, for me at least, the new operators they have been releasing are, dare I say, weak. Sure, on release, Melusi was very good and very broken, but I really didn't get to play on release, and I wonder whose fault that was. But recently, the release of weak operators, in my opinion, at least in how I play the game, has made the game boring for me. Each season, I expect a new operator to change up the meta and bring something new to the game. It's almost like this season, the new operators were just filler content, and the gameplay updates and map reworks were the main attraction of R6 this year. It really disappoints me because every season, the main thing that made the game fun for me was getting to play that new operator and watching how the game changed in front of my eyes due to the introduction of the new operator. Now to me, the new operators seem like filler content, and as a result, the game for the past 3 to 4 seasons has been repetitive. In this year of R6 content, the operators seem to have taken a backseat while the developers focus on gameplay like map reworks and gameplay changes. This may be good for the game in the long run, but it's what drew me away from R6 as of recently.
Okay.
Now, what does this mean for me? For me as a content creator? Well, let's just say I am open to coming back to R6 when I feel like the time is right and I start enjoying the game once again. Who knows, maybe in the next year or season of R6 content, I might come back and start posting again. But as of right now, I solemnly say that I am leaving the R6 community. But before I leave, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for giving me some great memories over the past 4 years. Thank you for giving me a place to escape when things aren't going so great. Thank you for introducing me to new friends and helping me build friendships over the past 4 years. Thank you for inspiring me to create an esports team. Reload Esports wouldn't be here without you. And thank you, the R6 community, for accepting me and making my gaming experience a great one for the past 4 years. I will always keep the R6 community close to my heart. And no matter where I am down the road, I will think about the memories we made together. And I will never forget you. I love you all. And for right now, I will leave you with one final sayonara. Enjoy the short montage.
What I